Right. I think I'm alive. Where am I? There we go. Or not. There. Right. All good now. I had to unplug my microphone and plug again. So what okay, so one thing, and it's weird. Because regarding the FPS lock, how should I say this? Essentially, if your VSync is off, it's 60. But when you actually enable VSync, which I usually don't do, it jumps up to your, the frames that are gonna match your refresh rate. But again, for some strange reason, even if I enable this and I quit the game and I enter the game again, it's gonna be 60. So pretty much every time I enter the game, I have to untick, tick again, apply, and then it's fixed. I think someone mentioned this on the Steam forums already. How they're gonna fix it. Anyway. So, I want to finish up the tutorials. So here, there is the lesson 7 final battle, which I'll leave for like the last, I think. But I have some missile tutorial, one missile tutorial I need to finish, and then carriers. So let's do this. And let's do lesson 3, mixed missile salvos. Mixing salvo composition can greatly improve your chances of penetrating enemy point defenses while not requiring every missile to be a state-of-the-art hybrid. Not exactly sure what that means, but let's do it. I'm getting 2 frigates with launchers, nothing else. Commander, I'm sending you a brief message to let you know that we've tuned the missile control unit for your mixing salvo operations. For the administration of Bradford, we might just actually select the fire mixed salvos. It says mixed salvos. I'm not even exactly sure what that means. But I'm getting 2 pretty much are they? I wanted to say identical ships, but I don't know. At least equipped the same way. Let's see.
All right, Commander. Let's talk salvo composition.
She looks a little different
cover
here.
all of the options available to you here, so this will be a short one where we just cover the basics and you
know what?
can explore on your own.
Right.
High-end missiles with penetration aids are extremely expensive, and the fleet just doesn't have tons of them lying around. We need to be economical about how they're used.
Right, economical.
Fortunately, we can get almost the same point defense penetration with only 1 or 2 high-end missiles supporting a salvo of cheaper missiles as we can with a full salvo of the ritzy stuff.
Oh, interesting.
For this lesson, we have 2 guided missile frigates, the ANS Wild Rose and ANS Midnight Oil. Place them into formation with each other to get started.
Sure thing.
Receiving. Helm, address the
Both of these ships are carrying the same loadout, primarily the SGM-222 Hurricane, along with a few of the Block 2 variants. The Block 2 has no warhead, but instead carries 2 different types of radar jammers.
Whoa. Block 2 has no warhead. Oh, very interesting.
The first is a spherical self-screening jammer, which projects a field of jamming around the missile and any others with it. This jamming shield can divert incoming radar-based interceptor missiles. The second is a powerful directional jammer, which aims at whatever the acquired target is. This can significantly reduce the accuracy of kinetic point defense turrets.
Directional jammer.
These are pure support missiles, able to cover other missiles with protective jamming, but not capable of doing any damage themselves. The target we'll be shooting at is a point defense frigate. It has 2 Defender PDTs and a full magazine of interceptor missiles. The jammers we'll be using here will do great against them.
Yes, Commander.
I've unlocked your systems now, so let's talk about setting up mixed salvos. Open up the action menu in formation mode with left shift plus right click on the enemy target.
Formation. Oh, wait a sec. So this is right click. Oh, the shift I can do. Oh, there we go. That's what I was. Wait a sec. Right. Be right back. Be right back. Where's the button? All right. Let's see.
Quiet. Commands on the line.
So shift. This is what I want.
In the weapons menu, you'll notice a set of plus and minus buttons on your missile weapons. I've hidden these from you in the previous lessons to prevent confusion.
Oh.
Clicking the green plus button on any missile will begin a mixed salvo order. When the order is issued, missiles will fire in the same order you added them in. Note that when you have multiple ships in a formation, you can only plan a mixed salvo using missiles which are present on all of the ships. The number of missiles you can have in a mixed salvo is equal to the number of programming channels on the ship. In the case of a formation, you'll get a warning if you exceed the number of channels on any of the ships. As I mentioned, we have 2 types of missile here. The standard Hurricane is our damage dealer, and the Block 2 variant is our support.
Right.
In order to provide the best possible protection for our salvo, we'll want to bookend it with support missiles. This puts a jammer up front to cover against approaching interceptors, and a backup jammer at the back if the lead gets destroyed. Using the plus buttons, create a mixed salvo that has the following composition: 1 Hurricane Block 2 first, followed by 3 Standard Hurricanes, and 1 Hurricane Block 2 at the end. When you're ready, click the Launch Mixed Salvo button to begin targeting.
So I think this is it.
Now that we've got the salvo ready, we can just click the target once to fire. When dealing with mixed salvos, we only work in full salvos, so each selected target will fire 1 full salvo. Because this is a formation order, we'll actually be firing 1 salvo from each ship. While the missiles are in flight, you can go to the tactical view to see the jammers in action. Fire at the target ship now. If you don't get a hit, just try again. Things to keep an eye on as your missiles fly to the target is how enemy interceptor missiles swerve off as they get close, and kinetic point defenses fire erratically or not at all. Nicely done, Commander. When you fire a mixed salvo from a ship, the composition will be saved for later use. Clicking one of the plus buttons will clear the previous salvo and start a new one.
Oh, really? Oh yeah, cool. Kind of want to see this again.
We've only scratched the surface of what you can do with mixed salvos. They are an amazing tool for increasing your hit rates without costing an arm and a leg. Keep in mind that while we used a dedicated support missile here, you can mix any missiles together to achieve whatever effects you want.
Yes, Commander.
Even missiles of different sizes can be grouped, and the salvo will be held until all programming is completed. Play around with different supporting missiles or different seeker combinations such as mixing, radar-guided, and anti-radiation, and see what you can achieve.
Anti-radiation, what?
That's all I've got for you today, Commander.
Okay, I guess that's it. Very brief. Just to show you the possibility, really. Okay, so this is complete. Now, basic flight operations. Many large warships are capable of carrying utility spacecraft to enhance their capabilities. This also covers an introduction to flight operations, including loadout management, fuel, launch and landing, and using skiffs as both scouts and a first defensive layer. Ah, I see. This one was very interesting. So it's a heavy cruiser. I assume it has to be a big ship. Medium mounted hangar. Bunch of cannons. PDT. What is that exactly? Something exciting for you this time. The brass authorizes the fast track eligible officers set of flight operations. Okay, I'm excited. Let's see.
Welcome to your introduction to flight operations. You won't be earning your wings here, but you will be learning how to get a spacecraft off deck and into the void.
Oh, so this is like that thing, right? Gatling type of gun. Oh, there's one over here. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of them. So... No, I think these are point defense. Let me see. This must be the defenders. Oh, it's this one. This is called... Oh, PDT, point defense, right? So what is this? This is the cannon. Is it this? Hmm. What is this? I have SMAA. Should be the best, right?
Your ship
Anyway.
for this lesson is the ANS Visible Frontier, an Axford-class heavy cruiser. If you
Right.
take even a passing look at your hull, you'll probably notice a set of large doors located behind the top superstructure. Some larger ships, like heavy cruisers and battleships, have the ability to mount internal hangars and elevators where you might otherwise find a turret or a missile launcher. These mount hangars can only carry the smallest spacecraft, so you won't be launching any bomber strikes from your cruiser, but even a utility skiff or a pair of interceptors can extend your capabilities significantly. But first things first, let's get moving. Set course for Point Atlas.
Point Atlas. Okay.
Receiving. Underway.
The first thing to talk about before we start launching any spacecraft is requirements for deck ops. If you hover your mouse over the flight button in the ship information bar, you'll see the green deck polar plot.
Oh, what is that?
This diagram shows the current speed of your ship and the crab angle, which is the angle between where your bow is pointing and your velocity vector.
Oh,
The red and green areas of the plot represent the maximum speed at which a spacecraft can be launched and recovered based on the current crab angle. The diamond indicates where your ship's movement sits relative to these requirements. Note that you can launch and recover spacecraft while moving in any direction, but you can be moving faster in the forward direction. But don't worry, you don't need to micromanage your heading and speed to launch and recover craft. By ordering the flight quarters or FQ
Yeah.
throttle setting, the ship will automatically keep its speed in the green zone, no matter how it's moving.
Perfect.
You also don't need to be in the green zone when preparing craft for launch, just when the elevators are up and waiting for the spacecraft to take off or land. At any other time, you can push the ship as hard as battle maneuvers require. I'm sure the deck crews won't mind a bump or two while they're loading those missiles into the bays, if the alternative is getting hit by the enemy missile. Next, let's take a look at the flight ops screen. Click the flight button to open it. The flight ops screen has everything you need to effectively manage your onboard spacecraft. On the left side, we have information about the current deck traffic, controls for queuing or canceling launches, and a list of all spacecraft types on the ship.
Right.
This list can be used to filter which types you want to see. Clicking on a craft type will filter to that type only, and you can select multiple types by clicking with either Shift held down to select a range, or Control to select individual types. However, our ship is only carrying a single type of craft, 2 of the RS-35 Halberd skiffs. The large area to the right shows all of the craft of the currently filtered types, which are on the ship, what hangar they're in, and their current status. Both of the halberds are sitting in storage, ready for pre-flight.
Receiving.
Let's get our first craft into the void. We can launch craft by selecting them either individually or as a group with Shift or Control, selecting a loadout, and clicking the Launch Flight button. Loadouts provide a lot of flexibility to spacecraft, allowing you to select the appropriate tools for the job you need to accomplish. You can open the loadout selection list by clicking the arrow next to None, which shows what is currently selected. In the loadout list, you can see the name of each loadout, the number of times it can be used based on the ammunition available on the ship, and how long it will take to conduct pre-flight with this loadout.
Interesting.
You can select a loadout for the specific craft by clicking on the text area, or apply it to all selected craft by selecting the group icon to the right. Launch one RS-35 Halberd skiff with a loadout of your choice. Once you issue an order to launch spacecraft, the deck crews will begin pre-flighting them. This process involves getting the craft onto the launch pad, depressurizing the elevator, fueling, and arming with the loadout you selected. For some crafts carrying larger munitions, like bombers, this can take quite a while, but getting skiffs off deck is pretty fast.
Oh, here we go.
Great, our skiff is in the void.
It looks
Now we
so
can start
weird.
putting it to use.
Oh my god, this looks so old school.
Once a new craft is launched, it will begin orbiting
Like
its
Star
mothership,
Trek Shuttle.
protecting it from approaching threats. This makes skiffs, or fighters assigned to guard ships, extremely useful extensions of the ship's point defenses, as they are able to fly out and meet the enemy missiles before they get close. But I'm not going to be shooting any missiles at you this time. Click on the skiff or use its automatically assigned hotkey to select it. At the bottom of the screen is the spacecraft information bar, which probably looks familiar from its warship counterpart. On the far right, we can see the group's identity, the status of all the members it is comprised of, and its current fuel status.
Okay.
Unlike warships, which have fuel bunkers large enough that they aren't a practical consideration in battle,
Hey,
fuel for spacecraft
how's
is
it
far
going?
more limited. The fuel bar shows how much of the spacecraft's fuel load has been depleted, how long until it hits bingo at its current burn rate, how far it can travel at cruise speed, and how long it can spend in combat with the current fuel. Bingo refers to when a spacecraft group is forced to return to their mothership to land and refuel. You'll never lose a spacecraft because it ran out of fuel, but you will lose control of them until they land. Spacecraft burn fuel at different rates depending on what they're doing. Idling has the lowest burn rate and combat has the highest.
Let me see.
We'll talk about most of these in another lesson, but there are two you should be aware of immediately. The first is hard burn, or H-burn. This gives the group a large boost in speed, but also dramatically cuts its fuel endurance. When idling, even with H-burn on, fuel is burned at a normal idle rate. Combat is always conducted at H-burn, regardless of this setting.
Oh, I see.
Next we have maneuvering posture, which controls how your craft move. Juke works great on small rounds like 20mm, but for long-range anti-craft artillery, evade is the best choice.
Let's the route of the next waypoint. Evasive flight settings will make random course changes. Right, so this is direct. And then juke.
On the far left, we have the list of weapon groups in this flight. You can manually disable weapons by clicking on them.
Very cool.
Your pilots will prefer to use weapons which are relevant to the selected target, but you can manually enable irrelevant weapons as well.
Super rainy. I don't know if the microphone grabs that. You know what? Close the window. Jesus. It's stormy out here. It's just super loud. I have to manage.
To finish off, we've got a blind corner ahead of us, which is dangerous for all sorts of reasons.
Blind corner. What?
There could be a ship laying in wait to ambush us,
Oh,
a
right.
minefield, a bomber wing, or anything else you can think of. The Visible Frontier is a big ship, and a valuable target. Scouting around that corner with a heavy cruiser is a risky proposition. We could use other, smaller warships, but they probably stand less of a chance than we do. Fortunately, with our halberds with us, we can scout that corner easily with a platform that features decent enough sensors, enough weapons to defend itself, and enough agility to get out quickly if it's a trap.
Yeah. Scout around. Okay. Good.
Wire received.
Pretty cool. I kind of like those. It's not like there's hundreds of them swarming around. Each one counts. And they're fast.
We're ready whenever you are.
Well, it's just fun.
We're on the move.
To orbit.
Reading you
Why
clear.
not?
Receiving. Mission coming in.
Looks like we've spotted an enemy fast attack ship, a shuttle
Right.
carrying rockets. They're small, but nimble and pack a punch. That could have been bad. The 35mm gun the halberd is carrying on its chin mount is mainly meant for self-defense. They can also do damage to lightly armored ships like this. Issuing an attack order for a spacecraft flight is as simple as right-clicking the target track and letting the pilots do the rest.
Confirmed.
Let's see. Okay. Whoa. There we go.
I think that's enough holes in that shuttle. Let's bring our skiff home now. All orders for spacecraft are contextual, with up to 2 options per context. When hovering the mouse over a friendly ship, right-clicking will issue a guard order.
Right.
Holding left shift and clicking the right mouse button will select the alternate option for that
Oh.
context.
That's very nice.
In case of a ship you own, which has available hangar space, that will be a land order. Issue a landing order for your skiff flight now.
Hey, how's it
You
going?
can do this no matter where they are, and they'll find their way home.
We'll go.
What is this, by the way? RNG.
Standing by. Waiting orders.
Oh, I see. It's the enemy. It's in the corner there. Got confused for a
Ready for
sec.
tasking. We're ready whenever you are. Receiving you.
Okay, well, we landing. I hope. Some interesting options, but I think I'll learn about them later. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it has these wheels and all.
Our pilots are home, and that about covers it for the basics of managing your spacecraft.
Nice.
Well done, Commander. I'll see you back at the Academy.
Very nice. Right. So, lesson number 2, carrier operations. Introduction to full carrier operations using the Levy-class escort carrier to launch and manage multiple active sorties in order to strike enemy ships. Putting out carrier certification, sector full flight operations. Check the boxes. Okay, escort carrier. Interesting. So I assume this type of ship focuses. Yeah, look at this.
All right, Commander. This is what you've been waiting for. Full carrier operations.
Yeah.
I can talk you through all the strikes we'll conduct, or I can let you practice on your own.
Now let's go one by one.
Sounds good, Commander. Let's start from the beginning. The ANS Woven Incantation is a Levy-class escort carrier. It can carry a modest complement of fighters, bombers, skiffs, and a command and control spacecraft. Note that the current complement this ship is carrying isn't even close to its maximum, but it will do for training purposes. The flight deck features 6 pads, 2 large and 4 small. The small pads are equivalent to the mounted hangar on the ANS Visible Frontier in the previous lesson, and the larger pads obviously allow us to launch and recover larger craft. A carrier's core role is the projection of power around the battle space via its spacecraft, and one of the unique advantages that carriers have over other fire support platforms like cruise missile ships is the ability to find their own targets. There are a few target ships near the large asteroid in the area I've marked, but we can't see them because our radar doesn't have enough range. That makes this the perfect opportunity to talk about the first unique capability our carriers bring to the table, which is the E-44 Sundial Spaceborne Early Warning and Control Craft, or CWAC for short.
UAC, interesting.
The Sundial is a large craft, and can only be launched from large pads, like those on the levee. They have powerful sensors, and some even carry ELINT suites. This, combined with their small size and radar cross-section, makes them excellent surveillance platforms. However, they don't carry any weapons and aren't very maneuverable. Keeping them close enough to the action to get the tracks you need, while also keeping them out of danger, is a tricky balancing act.
I see.
In the flight ops screen, find an E-44 Sundial in the list of stored craft and launch it.
Launch unarmed. How long does it take? Oh, pretty short.
Once the Sundial is in flight, move it near the target area until you've picked up all 3 target ships.
Heads up, crew.
Look at the radar. Looks suspiciously modern. I don't know.
Set traffic. Strap it, crew.
Right.
Locking in.
While the Sundial gets into position, let's talk about preparing our first strike. The Woven Incantation is currently carrying 4 of the PF-440 Tonto interceptors. These are fast, stealthy, well-armed fighter spacecraft, which is primarily used for fleet defense against enemy spacecraft, but also has some limited flexibility for other roles. We also have 2 variants of the B-86 Claymore, designated B-86A and B-86B. They vary in what missile bays they're equipped with. The A variant carries size 2 missiles and bombs, and the B variant carries size 3. It's important to be mindful of your deck throughput when planning strikes. You can queue up as many crafts as you want at once to form one massive flight, but you can only simultaneously pre-flight as many craft as you have launch pads and strike down stations.
Right.
We have 2 large pads and 4 small pads, as well as 1 strike down station on this carrier. That means we can pre-flight a maximum of 3 bombers at once. We can also prepare 7 fighters at once, as they can use larger pads as well, but this means they will be blocked from use by bombers in the meantime. If you try to launch flights which are significantly larger than the number of pre-flight slots you have available, the first craft launch may be nearly out of fuel by the time the final ones are ready to go. Mustering sorties of the appropriate size while leaving your craft with enough fuel to actually conduct the mission is another delicate balancing act you'll need to master as a carrier commander. Our first strike against the target ships will involve 3 B-86B Claymore bombers with the torpedo loadout. Cue this up for launch. It's also advisable to protect your bombers with escorting fighters, so launch 4 PF-440 Tonto interceptors with the Void Superiority loadout.
Got it.
Ready,
I
wizard.
think.
Wired and confirmed. Reporting. Ready, wizard. What can we do for you?
Send traffic.
Plenty for everyone.
There we go.
Ready for tasking.
Now that all of the craft for this strike are mustered, let's talk about the more advanced control options we didn't cover in the last lesson. Select our bomber flight and keep it selected.
On station.
The first advanced option is Return to Base by Weapon Status, or WRTB. When your flight has expended its weapons, they will automatically return to the carrier. The default option is SCOSH, which means return to base when all standoff weapons, e.g. missiles, are expended, even if gun ammo still remains. An alternative option is Winchester, which means return to base only when all weapons, including every last bullet, are expended. The next option is Coherence, which defines how focused an attack on a group of targets will be. By default, this is set to auto, making it context dependent. For any option with an auto setting, you can find a description of the behavior in the tooltip. When we're attacking ships, auto behavior will focus fire on the target you selected. The maces we're carrying are command guided, and they'll be guided directly to the target each bomber chose. Generally, you want to focus fire on larger ships to make sure you score a hit through their defenses. But this would be a good demonstration of the split behavior, so flip it on if you want. Next up, we've got salvo size. This is another auto default, making it context sensitive. You can use this option to select the maximum number of missiles that the group will have in flight against a specific target at the same time. When attacking ships on auto, this number is unlimited. Another important thing to know about bombers is that they can guide as many command missiles onto the target as they can carry, whereas something like an interceptor can only guide one at a time. Attack range defines when our group will actually release their weapons. By default, craft will hold their fire, even with extremely long-range weapons, until the target is within the organic sensor range. This can help prevent misses due to long flight times and over-leading targets. If you're confident that the target will maintain trajectory, or it is stationary, you can flip this over to standoff. On this mode, your craft will fire their weapons at the maximum possible range. And finally, we have attack subsystem target. This is not relevant for any weapons we'll be firing in this lesson, but for guns and other direct fire weapons, it allows you to select a subsystem class on the target ship to focus on. There's one last thing we need to do, and that's protect our bombers with our interceptors. You can order craft to guard other craft the same way you can with ships. Select your interceptor flight and order it to guard the bomber flight. It'll stay close and provide protection.
Nice.
With that out of the way, let's go hit those targets. The mace has a short range, less than 4 kilometers. Order an attack on any of the target ships and your bombers will plot a route, get into range, and fire. Bomber sorties take a while to prepare, so keeping up a high enough cadence of attacks to keep the enemy off balance requires a lot of foresight and multitasking. You need to always be thinking about what your next sortie will be, even while the current one is in progress. Our next sortie will be 2 B-86A Claymore bombers carrying the Thunderheads loadout. Order that launch now.
Ready for tasking. Send it, wizard.
Okay, let's see. Okay, engaging.
Fight 3. Weapon away.
Good hits. Nice job, Commander.
Fight
Once your bombers are out of weapons, they'll return to base on their own, unless you issue them another order. Land them now so they're ready for the next mission. Our next strike is ready to go. The Thunderheads these bombers are carrying are a modified Block 2 variant with shorter range and a bigger warhead. They're perfect for launching from craft, which don't require 14 kilometers of cruise range on the missile itself.
Plenty for everyone.
Since we're pretty sure those targets aren't going anywhere, we'll conduct this as a standoff attack by changing the range option. Whenever you're ready, Commander.
Acknowledged, Wizard.
We've got one more strike to conduct, so again, let's start prepping it. Once the first bomber flight has landed, relaunch 3 B-86B Claimer bombers with the cluster bomb loadout.
Okay.
Another strike well done.
What?
Ready for tasking. Flight 5. Committing on target. Flight 5. Skosh.
Oh,
Skosh.
sure.
Ready for tasking.
Heads up, crew.
Acknowledged. Plenty for everyone.
Okay, so launch bees
Heads up, crew.
for these.
On station.
On station.
Send traffic.
Oh, these are A's.
Wiring.
They really all fit into this carrier. I don't know. Doesn't look like to me, to be honest. One more.
Receiving.
Cluster bombs. Deck status. Right. Okay. Good.
Ready, wizard.
Standing by. Receiving.
Send it, Wizard. Locked in. Ready for tasking.
Reporting.
What can we do for you?
Send traffic.
On station. Plenty for everyone. Ready for tasking. On station.
One more strike to go. Our bombers are now carrying a total of 6 CBU-40 cluster bombs. Bombs are heavy, so they affect the maneuverability of your craft significantly. They're also slow and unguided, making them not very effective against maneuvering targets. Using bombs against warships is very difficult and risky, but the payoff can be huge due to their high damage potential. Even one bomb hit can completely cripple a ship. The CBUs, in particular, carry a number of smaller boosted bomblets, which are excellent for targeting groups of ships in a tight cluster. One other thing to know about bombs, of any type, is that in order to be released on the correct trajectory, your bombers will need to be flying straight and level for a few moments so the bombs aren't hurled off into the void. Issue an attack order against any of the target ships, and I'll let you observe the rest.
Okay, let's see.
Confirmed. Flight 3, weapon released. Flight 3, all missiles
These
expended.
are the bombs. Oh, shit.
Quite a fireworks show, isn't it?
Ooh. Okay, some less, but overall.
Keep in mind, a strike like that won't be nearly as effective against a defended or maneuvering target.
Right.
That's it for your introduction to carrier operations.
Reporting.
Managing a carrier well takes both frenetic multitasking and serene patience, as well as foresight as to what attack should be prepared for next. Don't worry if you feel overwhelmed right now. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Hazel out.
Okay. Seems like plenty of micromanagement, but could be fun. Let's see, so I did all of it. So let's do the final battle. So I've got 2 ships. Oh man, I got everything. Hmm. Hostile contact. Forced to withdraw. Okay, let's see. See if I can do it. That heavy cruiser. What?
Alright, Commander. This is the real thing. I hope you remembered what I taught you, for all our sakes.
We need more time. Oh, there's active pause as well. Well, I mean,
We've been diverted from our final certification. A small protectorate harassing force has penetrated into the system, and we're the only units in the area. Commodore Blackwell is in command on ANS and Lattice bound. He'll be managing most of the task force, but he's left the heavy cruisers to you. I'll be here with you the whole time. Make me proud, and try not to get us killed.
We're ready when you are, Commander.
ooh. Interesting.
Understood?
We've picked up a group of small, fast ships, probably shuttles with rocket launchers. They look like easy pickings, but don't let your guard down. If they get close, they can easily take down a ship of this size with swarm tactics. Our big 450 guns will have a hard time landing a hit on them when they're closing with us.
Yeah, but why don't have... I cannot choose electronic warfare.
Probable second group of rocket shuttles detected, moving fast.
Oh. Fuck.
Spiker.
One of the shuttles is out of action.
Right, I really don't know what the fuck.
Initiating attack.
Don't forget, you can issue orders to both ships in your formation at the same
right.
time with left shift plus right click. It'll save you critical time.
Fire.
Something big down there. My bet is a Marauder line ship. They're big converted bulk freighters with guns strapped onto them. They'll be broadside to us to unmask all their guns, which makes them an easy target for ours. Unfortunately, that also makes them bad targets for our guideline HEKP missiles, which will pass straight through from side to side without doing much damage. We need a bow to stern shot for those to be
What are you
most effective.
talking about?
Second Marauder detected. Looks like the same configuration. Enemy sensor tug detected up high. They'll be using their long-range directional sensors to keep high-quality tracks on our ship. It's janky, but it works. It's an excellent target for our missiles. Let's poke their eyes out.
I mean, I have no... It doesn't tell me exactly what to do, so... I already forgot what she said. Missed.
We're ready when you are.
Another rocket shuttle, destroyed.
Standing by.
Brace for enemy fire.
Another pair of small ships detected, but their profile doesn't look like more shuttles. Most likely some other small gun or missile combatant.
Order received. Engaging now.
That's an Ocello above the large asteroid. Retired Alliance hardware. It's a real warship with armor, heavy guns, and a narrow front profile. they're probably using as a command ship. That's our biggest threat right now. It would be a great candidate for some of our Guideline 4 missiles. You'll need more than a few. Its point defenses are no joke.
We're taking fire, Commander.
We're in the thick of it now, Commander. Use the Axford slope bow to your advantage and keep it pointed towards the source of enemy fire. It should bounce a lot of this. Issue a heading order against any track, and your ships will keep their bows pointed towards it no matter where it moves.
Awaiting
I don't
orders.
know what
Module
you're
lost.
talking about.
We hear you, Command.
Those line ships are firing 100mm shells, which normally wouldn't be a threat to us. But those purple streaks you're seeing are magnetic bottles full of superheated plasma. They're trying to use it to burn off our armor so their guns can get through it.
Missiles away.
If we keep a good distance and maintain evasive maneuvers, we should be able to dodge most of it.
Warning. Module lost. Launching missile. Understood. Opening fire.
Brace for enemy fire. Yes, Commander.
Standing by.
An enemy light attack ship has been destroyed. Crew is abandoned.
We're underway. They're locking onto us, Commander.
Our sensors are all over the place. Quiet. Command's on the line. Missiles are getting low.
Commander, the enemy is using buzzers.
Our sensors are all over.
Failed. All the rockets failed.
Our signal's being jammed.
Oh shit.
Receiving. Enemy lock detected.
What are our orders, Commander? Course laid in. The enemy
Receiving.
locked onto us. We hear you. Incoming enemy fire.
Receiving. We're on our way.
Awaiting your orders, Commander. Looks like we're being jammed.
Frame rate is tanking as well. Oh, hey, how's it going? I'm getting shreked.
Of course, Commander.
Looks like we're being jammed.
This is the tutorial, by the way. This guy doing anything to me?
Enemy sensor ship destroyed.
Oh, this guy's still shooting.
Copy. Engaging now. Enemy
Standing
lock
by.
detected. Spiker alert.
Why is this guy moving different?
Our generator is running down. Let's move quickly.
I don't remember doing that. Yeah, this is like the last,
Engaged. Receiving.
the last tutorial, I think. This guy is freaking shrekking me with the,
Targeting us.
I don't know, lasers, purple lasers.
Our signal is being jammed. What are our orders? Enemy is
Standing
locking
by,
on to us.
Commander. Sensors are malfunctioning.
Orders, Command?
Commander, they have a lock on us.
But this one I think is again.
Missiles on the scope. Enemy is locking on to us.
Still firing. Rapid DC locker.
Lost the module. A component has been destroyed.
Tell us what to do, Commander.
We're all out of ammunition.
Enemy lock detected. Understood. Moving now. Understood. Opening
Anyway,
fire.
I can change, right? Explosive is good.
Understood. Engaging the enemy. Understood. Engaging the enemy.
We've been locked on.
Receiving.
This one is screwed.
Talk to us.
That's the last of their light attack ships.
Full bird. All engines.
The
We're being
magazine is
targeted.
destroyed.
What do you want?
What can
Oh.
we do for you, Commander?
Talk to us. We're losing components.
Ammo storage.
We're being targeted.
Oh, one of
We're
them.
out of shells.
Ammunition elevator, ammunition elevator.
Power's on. We're green.
What can we do for you, Commander? Aye, aye, Commander. Moving out.
Yes, Command.
Warning. Enemy lock detected. What can we do for you, Commander?
Enemy is locking on to us. Receiving.
It has still fires all over. But this one is okay.
Our component is back online. Our component is back online.
Aye, aye, Commander. Moving out.
That was repaired, but if the mag is taken out, you have to.
Receiving.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Mag.
That's
Bulb.
one marauder down. They're abandoning ship.
Oh.
Module repairs
I mean,
are
they do
finished.
everything for me.
Receiving. Order received. Engaging now. Hostile
They're
fire
already
incoming.
shooting at me. This is probably not the smartest way to do it, right? I should be hiding behind the rock.
Awaiting orders, Commander. Copy. Opening fire.
Standing by.
Okay, let's see. Dude.
We're underway.
We're ready when you are, Commander.
So what's going on? Oh, there.
Target acquired.
Seems like you've gotten the hang of, well, just pressing M, you know.
Understood. We're en route.
Um,
Aye, aye, Commander.
but this is not good. Fire and ammo.
What are our orders, Commander?
Warning. Module lost. What can we do for you, Commander?
Ooh, that's that important. Front thrusters.
What can we do for you, Commander?
No, that won't do it. I'm gonna ram this motherfucker. Ramming speed.
Understood. Engaging the enemy.
Yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Module repairs are finished. We're ready when you are, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
We're ready when you are, Commander. We're ready when you are, Commander.
Okay.
destroyed. That's most of their heavy ships gone.
Aye, aye, Commander. Moving out.
Maybe that's still too deep.
Aye, aye, Commander. Moving out.
I think he's out. Oh yeah. And there'll be a whole, you know, melee with axes. This guy's out. Okay, that's I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do. I mean, he's grayed out. Whoa. Oh, he's abandoned. That's abandoned ship.
We're on our way.
Okay.
We'll be there before you know it.
Standing by. Standing by.
It's dead.
Initiating attack.
Engaging.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Let's see.
What are our orders, Commander?
What can we do for you, Commander?
Can also be dead, but it's still red. Yeah. The small one's coming. Yeah.
Splash one more rocket shuttle.
I know this one because I had, when I played the skirmish the first time, I had to abandon my own ship because it was about to like explode. Pretty cool. A nice
Standing
detail.
by.
What are our orders, Commander? Awaiting your orders, Commander.
Receiving.
Firing solution locked in.
Standing by.
Yes, Commander.
Can see him.
Standing by.
We'll be there before you know it. Target confirmed.
We're on our way. Component restored.
I mean, you know, this is it is a big battle, but there is a lot of
Component is back online.
allied ships. Like they did all the work, really.
We hear you, Command.
This guy's dead, but this guy's still
Quiet. Command's on the line.
shows me. Oh, this one is dead. Oh, like this. That's what I wanted to see.
Receiving.
Yes, Commander.
The last rocket shuttle has been destroyed.
Standing by. Understood. Engaging the enemy.
We hear you, Command.
Understood. We're en route. Understood. Engaging the enemy.
Okay. No line of sight, no
Standing by.
missiles, really. a waste of time, really.
Moving out, Commander.
Not as good as the shipyard, but it'll get it done. Yes, Commander.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Dun 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 dun. Slow and steady. There we go. I am freaking browned. No paint left.
That should be the last of them. Well done, Commander.
Understood. We're en route.
Okay. So, well, actually quite a lot of them. But we had these guys where, although they had this guy, very big. So, did I actually missile warfare poor? Missile defense terrible. So how much they actually contributed? Let's see. Damage dealt 12 and 17. It's pretty good, I think. But I just slapped the rockets and they all like freaking missed or whatever. Defeated, missed, got 4 hits. Which is bad. Okay. So. And it was this. It was this, lesson 7, final battle. I think it's time. I'm ready. So I know Oak. It says launcher, but from what I remember, it only has cannons. I'm not sure what exactly type of launchers are those. Have you done all the tutorials? Yes. I'm an expert now. So this guy definitely has launcher. But maybe I'll go... It's actually... It says difficulty moderate. Probably because of the focus on the rockets. Hard to like... Well, yeah. Well, anyway. I think I'll just go with the classic. Ton of hole... decoys, right, okay. Right. Okay. So this is pretty even. This is like same ships. And there are different scenarios. I don't know, what do you recommend? Like what's fun? Because I played Control and that's like kind of capturing those points. Capture the flag. Victor points. Oh, capture the flag. Like I have to go and then turn back. Really? I mean, if that's what's played online, then we do it. Let's see. Is there any small map? No image. Testing range. The cliff. What's where? Well, there's Annihilation, which I assume is just deathmatch. Control is like, you know, it's just you just capture points. There's like 5 points on the map. And then you get points every, like, I don't know, 10 seconds you get a point or something. And the more you control, the faster you're gonna win. Center flag is probably the king of the hill, I assume. Station capture, control. Okay. And tug of war, which, what could it be? Maybe like 1 big point, something. But okay. Let's go control, I don't know, abyssal, or maybe actually go the cliff. Easy. Oak versus oak. Maybe I should go for actually just 500. Okay. So there's no. Wait. Can I change this? Oh. Go this way. No, actually. Oh my gosh. There we go. So only cannons, no. Whoa, I can detect
Got
them.
you 5 by 5.
Am I already capturing? Yeah. Okay.
Aye, aye, Commander. We're moving.
What can I do?
Ready.
I don't have anything here. Electronic warfare. Whoa, they're already.
Got you 5 by 5.
They're so far away. They're already shooting at me.
They locked onto us.
What the fuck?
We're taking fire.
It'll be done, Commander.
Wait, what?
We have secured Zone Atlas.
Okay, they're getting back out of here.
They're taking shots at us. Aye, aye, Commander. We're moving. Ready. They locked onto us. Send your traffic.
What can I do? Yeah, but I don't know how. Lock targets.
We can't reach that far.
Yeah.
Taking fire.
Because this is like 10 kilometers away. I'm surprised they're already like shooting at me.
The enemy is securing zone common.
Let's see. I mean, I could say just screw it and go for these points.
Moving out.
They're just far away.
Orders. At the ready, Commander. It'll be done, Commander.
Other shots are missing.
Secured zone common.
I'm not getting a lot of damage.
Send your traffic.
Minor.
Ready.
But they captured the point.
Send your traffic.
And it's very possible they're gonna go for either D or E. They might. If they go for E, then we're gonna meet. They also have, yeah, true.
Standing by. At the ready, Commander. Receiving. Go ahead, Commander. Got us dialed in.
Fire control lock.
Negative. Too far.
1 to 4.
Ready. They've got a lock on us. Standing by. Send your traffic.
Well, this guy is getting a little banged up.
At the ready, Commander.
Oh, so I think. Oh no, this is just an icon for the target, right? You got actually a fire.
Zeroing in. Beginning the attack. Requesting repairs. ASAP.
Right.
Ready. Requesting repairs. ASAP.
What the hell? Already getting shreked.
At the
Really?
ready, Commander. Locking on the target. No longer tracking. Ceasefire. Locking target.
Okay. That's gonna give us time to
Ready.
repair.
At the ready, Commander.
Wait, I'm still pressing wrong buttons here.
Standing by.
Adaptive radar receiver. I think it's not really that. I mean, I can store it, but
Standing by. Component's been fixed.
Let's see. Let's move a little. Here would be good. Nice and hidden.
Send your traffic.
I'm pretty sure the receiver is for receiving. Oh, I see. So that's the important one. Oh, I thought you mean like from a second ship. Like a communication between ships.
Securing zone
Receiving.
boxer.
Wait. I don't know.
Ready.
I must have.
You know the drill.
Aye, aye, Commander. We're moving. How can
There
we
we
help
go.
today, Commander?
Because I know if there you have two ships, and one of them, like
Components
gets
good to go.
contact, that the other ship, even though he's further away, he gets the info. So you can have, for example, a scout ship close, and then some rocket ship further away, and guide the missiles and whatever.
We have secured zone boxer.
Okay, we got it. So the question is, just no need to hurry. Can go ninja
Aye, aye, Commander.
style.
We're moving.
We're reading you.
At the ready, Commander.
With 2 points. And the question is, for which one he's going? Communications. I'm still kind of not in the best condition.
We're reading you.
Got you 5 by 5.
The enemy is securing zone Atlas.
Atlas? Wait, what? Oh, shit. Okay, interesting.
Copy that. Moving.
Pretty fast, too.
Ready. Standing by.
Sure.
Send your traffic.
Orders. Receiving.
The enemy secured zone Atlas.
Oh. Fuck.
Send your traffic.
Receiving.
Got you 5 by 5.
Freaking losing here.
Course laid in. Zero 'em in.
Understood. Engaging. Dialing in.
Receiving.
Send your traffic.
We're reading
Why
you.
he on?
Got you 5 by 5. On the way, Commander.
Receiving. Attempting lock on. Ready.
Understood. Engaging.
Yeah, we've got him now.
At the ready, Commander.
They've locked on.
Whatever.
Ready. We're reading you. Hold impact.
Am I shooting or what's going on?
At the ready, Commander.
Component disabled.
Take him out. How can we help today, Commander? How can we help today, Commander? We've been locked on.
Standing by.
They're taking shots at us. Copy that. Moving. Send your traffic. The ship's been damaged. Ready.
DC lockers.
We're
Whoa.
locking on.
Wow.
We're reading you.
Oh, they got lucky with the hits.
Send
What's
your
going
traffic.
on?
Standing by. Component fully restored.
Got you 5 by 5.
Component disabled. Standing by.
How can we help today, Commander?
Component breached.
How can we help today, Commander?
Internal damage. Component destroyed.
They locked onto us. At the ready, Commander.
What's the plan?
They're shooting at us.
What's the plan?
Component's been fixed. Send your traffic. Component screen.
Channels open. Internal
Got you
component
5 by
online.
5.
Channels open. Executing.
The ship's been damaged. Ready for
Enemy
orders.
locking. Send it.
Send it.
Engineering reports component
We have
repair.
you loud and clear.
Executing. Component operational.
Standing by, Commander.
Send it. Component disabled. Component disabled. Send it quickly.
Go ahead, Command.
Send it quickly. Internal damage. Component disabled.
There's no shooting.
Air
That's
team's
the
finished. How can we help today, Commander?
Linking up.
Component screen. They've got a lock on us. Aye, aye, Commander. We're moving. Acquiring firing solution.
Dial it
Understood. Engaging.
Send it! Quickly!
We're a little banged up, Commander. How can we help today, Commander?
Component ready! Send it! Quickly!
Requesting repairs. ASAP. On the way.
What's the plan? Channels open. Enemy fire! We're being zeroed!
Our ammo's running out. Standing
Wait,
by,
what?
Commander. We lost a module.
Send it! Component disabled!
We're losing components. Let's hear it.
We've been locked on!
No, this guy continues firing.
Send it!
Oh,
All missiles expended!
Let's hear it. What now, Commander?
Missiles
Let's
gone!
hear it. Component destroyed.
They've got us zeroed in. Component destroyed.
We are securing Zone Atlas.
Full power. What now, Commander? We're taking hits.
masked by hole.
Channels open.
That's the last of our ammo.
I mean,
Standing by.
What now, Commander?
no ammo. Like,
Secured Zone Atlas.
what?
Quickly, Commander. What now, Commander?
Aye aye.
Send it.
Channels open.
Our ammo's running out.
Oh, I
Send
don't
it.
get it.
Ready for orders.
Oh, I think I understand now.
We're losing components.
Standing by.
Out with
Enemy
it.
is securing Zone Atlas.
Send it.
We're taking damage. Let's hear it.
We are contesting Zone Atlas.
Damage report.
Well, I
Quickly,
can't.
Commander.
Have to defend this.
Enemy locking on. Internal damage. Channels open. Destroyed.
What now, Commander?
And then what?
Internal damage. Component destroyed. That's it. No more missiles. Missile reserve dry. Component disabled.
We're going to be out of ammo soon.
Aye, aye.
Send it.
Internal damage. Component destroyed. Ammunition
Changing
magazine
position.
running dry.
Send it.
Component destroyed. No ammunition. Send it quickly.
Ready for orders.
Ammunition running dry.
Outgoing.
Send it quickly.
Ready for orders.
Magazine expended. Send it quickly. Ammunition magazine running dry.
Send it.
A little busy here.
Heck.
We have you loud and clear.
Component destroyed. Component destroyed. What's the plan?
Ready for orders.
A little busy here. Ammunition gone. Component offline. We've been locked on.
Standing by, Commander. Standing by, Commander. Plotting firing solution.
Internal damage. Component disabled.
Standing by, Commander.
What's the plan? We're being zeroed.
Outgoing.
No ammo.
Go ahead, Command.
A little busy here.
Go ahead, Command. Send your traffic.
Component offline.
Got you 5 by 5. At the ready, Commander. Aye, aye. Full power.
Internal damage. Component
Make it quick.
disabled.
At the ready, Commander.
Send it quickly. Component destroyed! Component destroyed!
Got you 5 by 5.
What's the plan? No ammunition! No ammo! Component offline!
Oh,
Send your traffic.
We've been locked on.
They've got us dialed in. We're under attack, Commander.
reactor. Oops. 30 seconds. I think we're good.
Make it quick.
We've spent the last of our ammo. Got you 5 by 5.
I think we're all good here.
What's the plan?
How can we help today,
Where
Commander?
are we? Can they repair it?
Component screen.
Enemy locking.
Damn, I think we
Component
could.
screen.
Okay, we good.
Enemy fire.
How can we help today, Commander? Moving out. Go ahead, Command.
Component offline. Make it quick.
Dialing in. Take him out. Go ahead, Command.
Component offline.
How can we help today, Commander? Ground's incoming. The ship's been damaged. Go ahead, Command.
What's the plan? What's the plan? Make it quick.
Module restored.
A little busy here. Send it quickly.
Component screen. Commander, that's not gonna work. No can do. Understood. Engaging.
Aye, aye.
Well, I want to continue. I made a mistake, I think, by setting it to 500. Enemy forces. Yeah, like this guy dealt very little damage. But he like made a better maybe maneuvering or something, because all the damage is like most of the damage is from the front. And the back is pretty secure. Well, I was hit like all over the place. Maybe I could play one more, but I'm hungry.
Negative, that target is out of our range. We're being targeted, Commander. What are our orders, Commander? Negative, that target is out of our range. We can't target them from that distance. Hostile lock detected. I don't think we can hit that one, Commander. Now let's finish him. Those bastards have a lock. Firing solution locked in. Incoming. Quiet. Command's on the line. Can't locate the target anymore. We're locked on target. We can take him. Can't locate the target anymore. Awaiting your orders, Commander. Awaiting your orders, Commander. Yes, Commander.
We are securing Zone
What are
Dagger.
our orders, Commander? Still the enemy locked onto us. Target lock achieved. The enemy's locked onto us.
The enemy is securing Zone Common.
We're being targeted. Awaiting your orders, Commander. Incoming enemy fire.
We have secured Zone Dagger.
We've lost a module. Course laid in.
The enemy secured Zone Common.
Quiet. We've lost a module. What are our orders, Commander? We hear you, Command. Awaiting your orders, Commander. We hear you, Command. We hear you, Command. We've lost a component. Standing by. Module has been destroyed. Module has been destroyed. Orders, Command? Yes, Command. A component is gone. you want? Component wrecked! Our component is destroyed! We're losing modules! We're losing modules! We'll do it! A component is destroyed! A component is destroyed! Awaiting your orders. All shells expended! Make it quick! We're losing components! Our component is destroyed!
Hey, welcome back. This is a new game.
Losing components! A component is destroyed! Over! All engines! Quiet. Command's on the line. Make it quick.
Well, I did, but because I got 500 points. So it was a little disappointing.
Engines are back online. Power is coming back online.
No restores remaining. I got really heavy damage from the front
Destroyed. Make it quick.
on
Power's
this
back
ship. But the other is green. But I guess it's
The reactor's
kind of
dim.
the same with my enemy.
Hostile lock detected. What do you want? Quiet. Command's on the line. Enemy fire. Incoming. Awaiting your orders. We've lost a module. Talk to us. Lights are back on. Yes, Commander. We're taking component damage. Awaiting your orders, Commander. What do you want? We've lost a module. Awaiting your orders, Commander. Yes, Commander. Talk to us. A component is gone. Receiving. Receiving. We've lost a module. A component is gone.
Destroyed. Yeah, this one.
What are our orders?
Got unlucky. Spread.
Orders, Command? Module is back online. Standing by.
Oh, these don't have missiles. These are that's the default. These two default ships. They only have these cannons. 3 cannons on each. And the same with my enemy. Uh-oh. Oh, that's good, I think. Maybe.
Orders, Command? They're locked onto us. Orders, Command? Standing by. Brace for enemy fire.
I don't know.
A component has been destroyed. Our component is destroyed. What is it, Command? Receiving. We're losing components.
This is bad.
Our component is destroyed. Make it quick. Receiving. Our component is destroyed. What do you want? Firing on target. You won't get away now.
Securing zone dagger.
Talk to us. We're losing components. Receiving. What is it, Command? Orders, Command? What do you want? What is it, Command?
So bad.
We can't see the target. Reactor's running back up. We hear you, Command.
The enemy secured zone dagger.
Tja.
What is it, Command? Awaiting your orders, Commander. Orders, Command. Our component is back online. Yes, Command. Quiet. Command's on the line. Yes, Commander. Receiving. We hear you, Command. Receiving.
Might have moved. Oh,
I don't think that's going to happen, Commander. Tracking running out of power. Negative, Commander. What are orders? They're locked onto us. Quiet. Command's on the line.
We are securing zone comet.
Yes, Command. Target locked in. Target confirmed. Brace for enemy fire. Orders, Command?
Mora failing, and I don't remember. Oh, condition actually it says.
We have secured zone common.
So there's intel, but this
They're
one
shooting at
pending. See him now.
We have power. We hear you, Command. We've lost a module. Target lost. Receiving. We hear you, Command. Losing power output. Reactor's running back up. We've lost a module. Standing by. We've lost a component. We're taking component damage. Standing by. A component has been destroyed. Orders, Command?
Oh god.
Yes, Commander. Orders, Command? We can't do that, Command. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Module has been destroyed. Orders, Command? We can't do that, Command. Target confirmed. Quiet. Command's on the line. We've lost a component. No more ammo, Command. Not as good as the shipyard, but it'll get it done. Awaiting your orders, Commander.
Maybe I should be moving or something. Fuck, you know.
The enemy is securing zone common.
Course laid in.
We are contesting zone common.
We hear you again, Command. Standing by. Hostile lock detected. We hear you, Command. Yes, Commander. We've lost a component. Our reactor is back. We've lost a component. Receiving. Command, we don't have any more missiles. A component is gone. Yes, Command. Standing by. All missiles are out. We're getting low on ammunition. Module has been destroyed. We fired everything we have. Our component is destroyed. We need to move now. We need to move now. Orders, Command? Lock them up! Rack them up! We're losing
Oh,
components!
he keeps firing.
orders?
Whoa, shit.
We hear you, Command.
Wow, so both of my like frontal cannons are cooked.
Quiet. Command's on the line. Quiet. Command's on the line. Our component is destroyed.
How do I like twist ship? It's not a roll, it's drive course. Yeah. HDG. Hold heading. This, I think, what I want, right? What do I want?
You heard the
Yes.
orders. Let's go. Make it quick. Component wrecked. On it, Command. Incoming.
The enemy is securing zone comment.
Talk to us. What do you want? What do you want? We read you, Command. Connection restored. Let's move! Let's move! Opponent wrecked! We are on route, Commander.
We are contesting zone comment.
You heard the orders. Let's go. Make it quick! We're losing components!
I just think that this reactor is down, but seems like it's okay.
Component wrecked! What do you want? We hear you, Command.
Idle.
Can't do it, Commander. Firing solution locked in. Can't do it, Commander. Engaging.
Failed.
Make it quick! On it, Command. The reactor is out! Right away. She's going down!
Reactor is
Get the hell out of here!
oh, we cooked. Both reactors.
Yes, Commander.
Crap.
We're taking component damage. We're all out of ammo. We've lost a component.
Right.
We hear you again, Command.
Whoa. Hey, T-Rex, thanks a lot for the raid. I appreciate that.
We've lost a component. Standing by. We can't do it.
I can't even give orders now. What is gone?
Command, we have you back.
There is this one element that causes this. So my. Sure, thank you.
Orders, Command?
I'm getting
Command,
totally
we'll
right.
try.
CIC, right. I don't know where it is, but yeah.
We hear you again, Command.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Command.
%. 4%.
We hear you, Command.
5%. We're getting there. We can do it.
We're out of ammo. We're out of ammunition.
Good shit. So right now I'm just losing against
Command, we're dry.
easy AI with same ships.
No more ammo, Command.
Like this is even battle.
We hear you again, Command.
Oh,
We can't do it.
what?
We can't do it.
What?
Acquire more target. Try.
Ah, crap. 2%. I had control for a second
Back
there.
online. Ammunition stores are dry.
Where's the second guy though? Oh wow, they're. I don't even see them anymore. But I never surrender. Can do it.
Back on deck.
There we go.
We fired everything we have. We need to move now.
%.
Command is back. We fired everything we have. On it, Command. All shells expended.
Whoops. Right. So this magazine, which is ammo, I guess. Okay, boys, I think it's time. I think we have to do it. Oh, there's a repairing crew. Can we do it? Yeah, we did it. We good. Let the men go down. Yeah, well, there's a fire going on.
Command is back.
There we go.
We fired everything we have.
Whoops. The crew is panicking.
All hands.
Yeah, the power is good. What? What happened? Battle over. Oh, we cooked. We totally cooked. So this went worse actually than the first time, which is funny because I thought I have some, you know, tactic in mind, but it went really bad. Like this guy dealt. What are we even talking about? Unused. Maybe some where ships is facing and rotating. Yeah, like one thing I did notice, I think, if I understand this correctly, is that the AI tries to kind of face me, like face up, not with the side or anything, or back, because you can see this is all green. And the damage is like here in the front, a little from the top. Well, anyway. I'll have to think of some good scenario to kind of improve, because maybe you're right, maybe this isn't. If you're shot in the back and when engine go out, you can move. Supposed to be easy to control. Because this guy, like, there's some jammers with this one, Birch. Because this is just guns and, I don't know, just heavy cruisers. So tanky ships with cannons. But this setup has some light cruisers with jammers. There's a launcher as well. Yeah. So it's easy, but I mean, you know, micro-wise. 2v2. I could do 2v2 as well. Well, not tonight. I'm gonna finish, but instead of facing a single, yeah. Yeah, I'll try it out, and maybe I'll try the Birch. These are definitely not as tanky. 4v4. I think I'm gonna have to adjust my settings, maybe change the AA. I don't like FXAA, but it might improve my frame rate with many ships. I'll try it next time. 8v8, oh my gosh. Let's keep it easy for now. That sounds like, I don't know, might end up being pretty chaotic. Well, anyway, overall I had fun, but I got completely demolished. So anyway, I'm gonna finish for tonight. If the average person has, yeah, and then there is, you know, one edgelord with like I don't know, 8 ships. I think there is something like that. There's 7 ships in this one. Light cruiser, some frigate, yeah, like specialized. What is this button? Small ones, pretty much suicide bombers, really. Destroyers. Yeah, but this is hard. I'm not even gonna attempt. Using the HDG order to point, HDG order to point your ship's angled bows toward the enemy will significantly enhance the task force survivability. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. No, anyway, I'm gonna go. Thanks a lot. Thanks for tips and all. And I see you later. See ya.
Greetings, JC Denton. I have been observing you through this fascinating device in your skull. You have found the proof we needed, the dragon's tooth sword. There, inside the glass case. If you wish to be my ally, you will retrieve the sword and await my instructions.